Hi, I am Jamie and welcome to my channel where I will be going over art subscription unboxings, supply reviews, and even some time-lapse drawings and paintings. Please bear with me while I learn as I go. I apologize for any background noise as my desk is directly under a window and the neighbors across the street are doing some work on their house. First off, I would like to show you my latest art supply haul. I feel like a bit of a kid at Christmas time with everything here. First, let's see. I have a big fascination and love for the Kuritaki Gonzai Tombi watercolor paints. So far, I think they are my favorite brand that I have tried. Currently, I have the Starry colors, and they are different shades of gold. And they work really well. They have a nice sparkle and sheen. I also have the full set of their colors that they have. The paper that comes with it for swatching is not the greatest. It's pretty thin, but it does the job. As you can see here, it has been well used. Brown seems to be my favorite color that I use most of the time. I will go over that in another video though, since this isn't specifically about this paint. The new paint I got from them is the Gonzai Tombi Opal colors. It is supposed to be like an iridescent, pearlescent color. You don't really see the color yet until you get it on the paper. Mostly on black paper will it help it show a little bit more. I also got some new washi tape. Anybody that sees my supplies will see I have a ton of different types of washi tape because apparently I have a washi tape addiction. They're all black and gold in this box. They're not very thick rolls, so I was a little disappointed in that. I was expecting a little bit more, but I absolutely love the patterns that came on these rolls, and sometimes I do prefer using them to actually leave on as a decoration for certain pieces, not necessarily just to mask off the edges of my paintings. So I will go more into that later in a future video. I do have some watercolor tubes that were gifted to me, and I have recently found out that I can put the liquid watercolors into empty watercolor pans, and I should be able to get about 2 half pans per tube, which will make them last a bit more, go a little further. So I ordered this empty pan set. That way I can go ahead and fill them. I can even put in some of the little half pans I've got in subscription boxes. Right now they're just kind of in an Altoids tin, which does well for holding on to them and keeping them protected. It's a nice metal tin, and these little half pans will pop out and you can replace them, fill them, clean them if you need to. So I thought this would be a nice little tin, and it is a nice, almost like a star pattern. I do love space and stars, so I thought this would be the perfect design for the tin. So there's that. I also have tried a little bit of gouache, but I've never really had a full set, and I do enjoy Caran d'Ache products. They seem to be a really good quality, so I thought I would give this a try. There's 15 colors in this tube. The white is going to be in tube form. It does come with a brush. I will be reviewing those in another video. Usually gouache, it's similar to watercolor and acrylic in a way. It's kind of a cross in between. It's used more like a watercolor, but it tends to be more opaque and have more of a matte finish to it than a watercolor. So it works really well for putting on top of watercolor if you'd like some details that would stand out. Anybody that would know me knows that I'm mostly a graphite artist. That seems to be where I started. A couple years ago, I decided to get back into art after taking about a 12-year break to focus on raising my kids. Decided it was time to get back into it, and I started out with the graphite, and I thought, well, you know, there are so many other things, so I'd like to try different mediums, find something that I might prefer and like more. But I think I realized I really enjoy, you know, trying new things and going outside the box and pushing past my comfort zone to learn new things, which is why I started doing the art subscriptions, and now I'm making videos. So I love my Faber-Castell graphite pencils, but and I've tried other brands. I have some Derwents and some Koh-i-Noors and other brands, and this seems to be my favorite so far. And once I found out they were coming out with these matte pencils, I was just so super excited, because they're not supposed to have any sheen. If they do, it's barely supposed to be a sheen to them. Anybody that's tried to take pictures of their graphite work will understand what I'm talking about, because it always has this shine, and it's hard to get a good clear picture of what it is, you know, with the detail. These, I went ahead and bought the full set instead of the 6 count. It comes with all these pencils, and this is the blending stump, a sharpener, and it comes with an eraser. I have not tried this kind of eraser yet, so I do not know how it's going to turn out. It looks like we have an HB, a 2B, 4B, 6, 8, 10B, 12, and a 14. These are supposed to be darker shades, so we can get more depth and atmosphere to our pictures. I will go ahead and do a review on those and do an artwork to demonstrate the pencils. I also got the 20 color pan pastels pure color set. There are many different types of sets that you can get. You can get individual colors if you would like. I do already have the gray tones, the metallics, and the skin tone sets. I got those first. I tried those. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like them, but I really enjoy them. I fell in love with them in this form, so I decided I wanted to try getting colors. That way I could try using that to maybe incorporate colored backgrounds to my drawings. So this will be kind of an experimental thing, kind of see how that goes. I will open this up and review these colors, do some swatching in another video. I also have tried many different types of masking fluids. A lot of them tend to eat my paper when I pull them up. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or if it was just the brand, but I was given a referral to try the Windsor and Newton watercolor art masking fluid. This is liquid latex. They do have color in it, so you can see it on the paper while you're painting. You just give it a little shake and the color will blend in with it, mix. But I have yet to try this brand. I am a little optimistic and pessimistic at the same time, so we'll see how this goes. If this works out well, this will be my new go-to for masking fluid. I also got and these two aren't going to be my favorites, I think, so far without even trying them. I got the Derwent Graphite pencils. They are water-soluble tinted graphite, and they do tend to have muted colors, so they're not like extremely vibrant and bright, but they do have a little bit of a shimmery sheen to it, and there's 24 colors in this pack. I'll go ahead and do a swatching of these in a video as well. I also got the Derwent Graphite paint set to go with them. I have tried these with samples that they gave us in, I think it was a sketch box, and I got the dark indigo and the juniper, and I love these paints. They are so beautiful, and they just work so well on the paper. I have used them with other types of paints. It does come in a plastic case that you open, and it has little half pans with a water brush and a little sponge for wiping your brush on. I will go ahead and open these in an unboxing video, and we will swatch those and review these as well. I have heard many great things about Arch's watercolor paper. I've never tried them, so this is going to be new for me. I figured, let's see what all the hype is about and give it a try. I tend to prefer cold press because it allows me to work more without it just soaking and drying almost instantly into the paper. It tends to take quite a bit of water too. This is cold pressed pure cotton, and it is 300 GSM, so that should take quite a bit of water. And then this is the hot pressed, and it is also 300 GSM and also pure cotton. The paper for the hot pressed feels kind of thick, but it has more of a smooth surface, whereas this cold press feels a bit thicker, and it tends to be more grainy and textured. So we'll see how that works when I paint onto it. I did get a couple new paint brushes as well. I got the Princeton Heritage, I don't really know how to say that measurement. I think it's equivalent to a 0.5. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I love to learn new things. And it's for a really small detail. I have one that's fairly small already, but not this small. So I really needed something that I could get in just for little bitty details. So I'm hoping this will work out well. I also got the Princeton Select Dagger brush, and that's in a 1/4 inch. So the last Dagger brush I got in a subscription box, I was so excited because I finally got a Dagger brush, and the bristles were completely curled. I've tried everything I could, and I could not get them to straighten out. So I went ahead and ordered a new brush. So we'll give this a try when I start trying out the new watercolors. And then those have been following me will also see that I've been learning and picking up figure drawing and sketching. So I've actually used this paper before. This seems to be my favorite for drawing paper. It really has a nice feel to the paper. It's not like really thin and flimsy, and it seems to go really well with graphite. So I went ahead and got myself a couple more of the same kind that I've been using, and it's Strathmore acid-free heavyweight, and it's 130 GSM. So again, not super thick, but for just drawing and sketching with graphite, it does not really need to be. It's just the right thickness to where it's not tearing on me. I don't have any problems very often with scratching the paper. So this is great. It will allow you to erase nicely on the paper as well. And then I got a couple Faber-Castell graphite pencils. They're just plain HB because I am going through these more quickly than I used to. that way, you know, I've got some pencils that I can use to go with the sketch paper. And that is it for the haul. Other than that, I have a palette full pack that is due to come in sometime later this week. Once that comes in, I will also be doing an unboxing and review of all of the supplies that are included in that. That is my current subscription box for now. I have tried Sketchbox in the past. I gave them about a year, so this year I will be trying paleteful packs. Maybe I might pick up something along the way and do that. I have received a couple Art Snacks boxes during their sales, so you might see something like that that comes up on occasion as well. Other than that, that should be what to expect, starting off at least. You know, within time I might expand and do more, so we'll kind of see how it goes, and I hope you're here to take this journey with me. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.